Good evening, everyone. This is Anthony Wall Street Trader, 7:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday night, October 24th, 2021. This isn't financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell to be notified of these videos when they come out. Click the thumbs up and share the video. We're talking about the greatness of the graph and the greatness of RLC or iExec. Twitter.com link below the video if you want to hear my intraday thoughts. In the meantime, GRT looking like a nice bounce right off this line. Let's take a look at the spaceship that we built together. This is where the person's butt is, and this is where their feet are. And this is like their knee. And they're kind of like laying back a little bit, pointing right towards these stars up here, the stars above that it wants to get to. But right now, we still have some wood to chop. We're just starting to rev our engines here. Graph is up at around 94 cents and change right now. Now, I'm going to just zoom in a little bit. Excuse me. Let me just auto. And as you can see, we broke that area of resistance and seem to be bopping up and down it. So clearly a reasonable line of support, looking like it kind of knows it's there. So that's a good sign. In the meantime, let's go over the graph relative to Bitcoin. Same thing. This thing is doing very, very well. We're doing... we've shot straight past this downward channel, starting to look like a reversal here. I think we just need to get above 1572 to make it meaningful in terms of a meaningful rally. As you can see, resistance here a couple of weeks back, 3 weeks back, and now we're closing in on it now. If we hit it, then our next leg up should be up to 1802. In the meantime, RLC, we're down here where we are looking at resistance still at 430, down at 383. As we mentioned on the last video, we're probably going to be chopping around here. And it was really contingent on one thing, that strong line of support on the RLC Bitcoin pair. Let's take a look at the RLC Bitcoin pair. We have completely bounced on top of it. So very, very strong line of support here. There's no question about it. In fact, that strength of support kind of goes all the way back to October of 2020. Clearly hitting, busting through it took us all the way up here. But, you know, we have to make sure we stay above it to keep our heads around the fact that RLC will be bullish. I think it will be. We just got to hang in there a little bit. That's the way I'm invested in it, and that's how I'm going to continue to be. In the meantime, Bitcoin US dollar pair, staying over the 60,000 mark, really wants to stay above it. This is typically a head and shoulders pattern. We have to see what happens. I don't think we're going to go down. I think it's going to wind up trekking back up to the 66,000 range before it heads back down to 54. But, you know, I've been surprised before. This is not perfect science here, but I think we'll probably be chopping around here for a little bit. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance, definitely pulling out. If we were to put this channel out here, you could see that this is kind of the range. So we're kind of range bound on Bitcoin dominance, roughing it out around 44.98. But anyway, we'll keep our eye on that. Right now, it's good for altcoins that this thing's taking multiple candle bars down. So we might have hit a high, but I'm not going to call. I think if we're going to do anything, it'll wind up getting it up to at least 49.50. But then the next area, and if it breaks that, we should be, you know, considerably up to 60 on the Bitcoin dominance pair. Anyway, I'm out. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday night. Take it easy.